Welcome. This is another reading for all of you. So let's begin to see what are the messages for you today. We have King of Wands. And then we have the Eight of Cups. Well, I see that you become so powerful here with the King of Wands. Visionary, you are born to be a leader. You are being strong, tough, confident. There is a lot of self-love, that kind of energy here. And you're trying to move on from the past. With these two cards coming together hand in hand, I see that you are trying to come out of the other side where there is something that has been weighing you down and you feel that you have had enough and you are trying to come out of it so that you can transport yourself into a different shore. You are trying to create your own future instead of letting anything or anyone that you came across in the past to control you. So it's very powerful, profound, beautiful energy that you are stepping into the main character of your own story, and you are not letting the opinions, the perspectives of anyone to limit you or to hold you back, to prevent you from creating a life that you want, or letting them to withhold you because you know that there is so much about you. With the King of Wands here, it's a period where you are exercising a lot of focus, concentration in regard to a particular aspect in your life, and you are not being distracted. And your focus is really about yourself. You are healing, you are transforming, and no one can hold you back. No one can control you, demand you, manipulate you. Nobody can shake you, break you. Literally, nothing has anything on you. And you are so determined. You become more forward looking as well. Because there used to be a considerable period of time where you feel you're being stuck in the past, lingering into the past, but you don't really feel good about it. And you know that the future is something that you can create. So the energy is you become more powerful and you become more mature, especially when it comes to your emotional mind. You have the emotional intelligence, a better understanding about life itself is when it comes to the past, what happened in the past is something that is beyond your control. But when it comes to what is happening now, currently, this is something that you can experience. When it comes to the future, it's something that you can create. Instead of lingering into the past, letting those people or things that are no longer serving you to hold you back, you can make the decision. You have the free will, free choice to make the decision. It's about life attitude, life response, how you're going to deal with the situation or deal with the specific person. Either you can come out of it on top and get a bounty, or you can choose to stay in a situation or remaining in a condition that gives you a sense of powerlessness or stagnation. And you choose the former. You want to come out on top and get a bounty. And you are ready to explore a different shore. You are open minded. You are very motivated, passionate, and you are not letting anyone or anything to hold you back anymore. You become unstoppable. Nothing can hold you back, and nothing can control you. That is a lot of trust here, self trust, self confidence. You could be doing a lot of self work, shadow work. You're healing, transforming, saying farewell to your past here. Detach, disassociate, disengage. So let's see more. Well, we have the Six of Swords. And then with the Fool here. With these two cards, I do see there's a very strong energy that you're going to see changes, transitions. It's a time where you are abandoning your past, where you are not allowing the perspectives, opinions, beliefs of anyone to contradict with who you want to become. Literally, no one can tell you what to do, who to be, how to be, or what you want to become. You are able to control your life and you are being so focused, like being locked in. Potentially, you may have fear here in regard to uncertainties, the risk ahead. You may feel a little bit uncomfortable here because of letting go of the past. It could be a specific person or some kind of situation, or it could be a dynamic, an environment, an atmosphere that you are trying to let go. And here I see there is this sense of uncomfortability for a reason because you are being accustomed to it. You are getting used to it. So therefore, when you are trying to change, when you try to let go of a person or letting go of some kind of situation, leaving a particular atmosphere, environment, dynamic, you may feel uncomfortable because this is something that you are not quite familiar with the new beginnings that are being presented in front of you. On one hand, you don't know where you are going to head to. It comes with risks, uncertainties. It's the unknowns that makes you feel uncomfortable. On the other hand, because you are being used to, accustomed to this person or this situation, so still, when you are trying to get rid of those memories, it's a little bit hard for you to do so. It can be a lengthy process because the memories is just like it's being attached to you. So when you are trying to get rid of it, it's going to be painful, uncomfortable. It takes time for you to heal and recover. So here I see the energy is about you abandoning something in the past that is no longer serving you, but you are trying to do it. You are healing, you are transforming, and you have so much potential here with the king. You are so powerful, visionary. You become much more forward looking instead of letting the past to define you. You are not letting anyone or anything, including the past, to define you because now is your era. You are trying to create a future in a way that you want, and basically, you are shaping the future. You are creating your life in a way that is going to be the best thing that you could never be able to imagine or understand. You are shaping the future in a way that is going to be the best thing that it could ever come forward. And with this fear, with these insecurities, it's only unnecessary worries that you are having in mind because things is going to be fine. Because you are being trapped in the state of these self-limited mindset or self-created beliefs that you have because of the unknown ahead. Potentially when you are trying to change to moving forward, and you need to settle in a different environment dynamics. It could be job, work, or home base. You may feel uncomfortable, you have fear, insecurity, because you don't know what is being presented ahead of you, and you need to adapt. So, therefore, it's about flexibility. Adopt a whole new dimension of perspectives to perceive things. At the end of the day, there is going to be a solution. Instead of worrying about too much, instead of lingering into the past, wallowing in those heartbreaks, if you are able to be more confident, strong, tough, you will be creating a lot of doors, opening more opportunities, doors for you, rather than wallowing into those heartbreaks or people and things that are no longer serving you. So let's see more. I see it's a time where you are expanding, coming out of the other side where there are things or people that are no longer serving you and you are trying to take your life up a notch. You are becoming a better version of yourself instead of limiting yourself. And then we have the Knight of Wands together with the Two of Cups here. Well, you're somebody who are very courageous. You're showing a lot of perseverance and nothing is going to hold you back here. And potentially there's somebody who makes you feel sad, upset, because with the Two of Cups reversed here, there's some kind of promises that they broke. They are unable to fulfill or they are unable to keep or stick with their words. It shows some kind of breaking of the bonding, breaking of promises, that they are not able to discharge their promises, responsibility, obligation. You feel you are being neglected. It's like this is a connection that is built upon a false expectation where initially you feel there is going to be so much potential, is blessed, is divinely guided. You feel they value you. It needs not to do with only a connection that comes with a love or romantic interest, but in a generic sense, a relationship or a connection of any kind where you feel that this connection somehow gives you a false expectation because initially at the outset you expect that things is going to progress well. But with the passage of time, somehow things just go haywire. It goes wrong. At the end of the day, you just find out the true colors of this person. There is something that they was trying to hide, but at the end of the day, you just discover that this person is not as good or as appealing, as nice as you thought they appear to be initially. So therefore there is some kind of mask that they put on trying to convince you, trying to present the best out of themselves in front of you to give you a good impression, but this is some kind of cunning work that they did. But at the end of the day, you feel that there is a lot of misalignments, conflicts, or it could be some kind of dynamic environment, atmosphere where you feel it comes with a lot of cohesion. You feel that it's a fit. You expect that it's going to bring along inclusiveness, harmony, integration, but somehow you feel that you are not being accepted. You feel there is a lack of inclusiveness. there is a lack of sense of belonging. You don't feel blending in. It could be a work or business situation. There are somebody who makes you feel inferior. They are not appreciating your contribution, your work, your effort. There are office politics. People discriminated you, isolated you, ostracized you. In a generic sense here, you're trying to move on of a situation, move on from a person, a dynamic and environment where you feel it's not going to suit you because you feel you are being suppressed. You feel being limited. You are unable to be yourself and you feel you are not being the best version of yourself because you need to do a lot of things that are in accordance with their own terms, according to their wants, their needs. Simply, you don't feel being comfortable because this is not who you are. And you are trying to escape from this situation because you have had enough. You know that you are somebody who comes with a lot of potential, and no one can limit you, control you, demand you, and nothing is going to hold you back. You become fearless, unstoppable, and you become so much more powerful, and you are showing a lot of stamina, and bravery as well. You are standing up for yourself, trying to advocate your concerns, your needs. If someone is treating you not very well, then you are going to detach, disassociate, disengage. That's it. You become emotionally stronger and tougher as well. And you are not going to let anything or anyone to limit you, your potential especially. Being the way you are embracing your own individuality, creativity, as well as originality. And you are not letting anyone to demean you, to control you. And I also feel that there are somebody who try to make you dim your light in order to soothe their fragile, vulnerable ego. But you are intuitive, you are powerful enough to see this is some kind of work, cunning work that they are doing. And you are trying to embrace the life, living a life that you want, a life that you are able to live to the fullest. Because you are somebody who comes with a lot of strength potential here, and you are going to rise and shine because you know that you deserve so much more. Instead of trapping yourself with this person, someone who disrespected you, who don't value the way you are, or trapping yourself in a dynamic an environment where you are limiting yourself. There is a lot of untapped potential here. Simply you don't feel you are being yourself and you are done with all these things or these persons or this dynamic environment and you're trying to move on. You're healing, transforming, and you are creating a future that is going to serve you. You will see that things coming forward is going to be aligned in a way that is in accordance with your expectation. Because once you are able to let go, you are creating a lot of capacity and room to allow blessings to come into your life. So this is the end of the reading. I hope you like it. Do subscribe to this channel and leave a comment down below. And thank you for staying with me until now and see you next time.